hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, shooting chance! Cafu gets rid without sophistication. Oh, super find. And he's going for goal! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 5 minutes is number 15.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good running, strong and purposeful, neatly clipped into space. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. Great save! Decent hit and on target. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Played it again. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Palmer, looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, a very decent attempt. Palmer. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that's well seen too. Adams. Shevchenko. Over to the left.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And it's hoisted clear. And the volley. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. They've played it short. He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
And the finish! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho. Palmer. Mbappe. He's got a sight of goal. Oh, brilliant save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. And he's big chance. And Torres! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shevchenko! It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy. Almost. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Palmer.
Here we go again then.
Coming on to replace him is
So, 45 minutes to turn it round.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Koundé. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Koundé is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde is there and he can pick it up. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That pass has been well intercepted. That looks Filippo Inzaghi is on his own. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Firmly. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho. Now it's Torres. Endrick. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Inzaghi. Chips it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Just about up to the hour now. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 23, Beckham. Number 5, Robert Lewandowski.
Big chance! Oh, taken with style! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
The goal scorer!
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
David Beckham! David Beckham!
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Van Bouten. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe succumbs to the pressure. Van Bouten. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckenbauer. Valverde. And Adams. Valverde. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. And that's gone loose. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 10,
It's one!
Bukayo Saka. Number
Oh,
3,
denied at the last.
Busquets.
Oh, Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He'll try from distance. He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the keeper's given it away. Can he finish? It's in! Terrible error, duly punished. They're still trying to make a game of this. Cafu. Van Bouten. Ronaldinho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Roberto Carlos. Oh, given away. It's Inzaghi! And one more try. It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. They're still trying to make a game of this.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi! It's in! And that's it. That was always inevitable. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde. And Adams. Deftly away.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham receives it in a good position here. They're up to 5 corners now. Decent enough try. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, what a mistake! And the shots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Just a quick announcement.
Your final
and an
thoughts,
exciting
Jim?
one too.
Well,
We're
Peter,
about to
I
announce
really
today's
couldn't
hockey
see
number.
what...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. The action has already started. Front-footed pressing going on here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class. Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's De Jong. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He has found the way through. Now it's Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Nesta with the foul. That is definitely not his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, right place, right time. So we're still where we started right now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Triol.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Palmer. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dixon. De Jong. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's neat. De Jong. And Dixon. No, he's just misjudged that one. 30 minutes gone. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi gets a good foot in there. Showing good feet. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Mbappe. offside. Yes, it is. He's gone forward. Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Messi. Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Havertz. Well read, nice interception. Havertz.
There will be 1
That's
minute
good vision.
time.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Mbappe. Palmer. No luck with that dink over the top. That'll be a throw-in. Rodri. Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Barella.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Fiddles it through. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. And he was quick to react. Puyol. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Rodri. Palmer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Barella. Rodri. He's in plenty of space here.
The attendance for this match was
that's well spotted.
60,332.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Azar. Mbappe tries a shot! He has done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Messi is in a really good position out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitutions taking place.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Azar. He is through here. Has a goal! And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 73 minutes is number 3, Frankie de Jong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Quality ball. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot could be on. He's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off, and it's lofted through here. Beckham, foot in, and it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness. 5 minutes left on the clock. Kimmich looking to hit the byline here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now there's a fine ball. He's done well to get that clear. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
Busquets has given away a free kick. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, nicely intercepted. Now it's Azar. Just the goalkeeper. There's the hit! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Exciting.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less
Just
everyone.
a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Irwin. Koundé carries the ball down the right.
Kimmich. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are up.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that was very necessary. Cannavaro. Here's Rodri. And a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That is Conte. Some good work on the right flank here. Ball driven towards the far post. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Beckham is herring after that one. Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And here's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Saka. Saka! Decent hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koundé, and here's Kante. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That has been cut short. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Clips it so gently. Costa Curta. Koundé. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Costa Curta cuts it out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. And it's Nesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fiddles it through. Conte. Platini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Cannavaro. Koundé. What a throw in. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rodri. Messi. Here's Rodri. Nicely aimed pass. Koundé. And he cuts out the supply. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. No way through. Rodri. He's having a hit! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's a throw-in. Saka. Platini. Oh, it's come loose. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Irwin. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just
The
lacked
attendance
pace.
for this match was 72,306.
Kunde wins the duel this time. Just eases him off the ball. Conte. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Beckham. He's looking to set free a runner. Deftly out wide. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Rodri. Kimmich. Beckham. Beckham proves just a little bit too strong. It's Kimmich. And there's green grass ahead of him. Beckham. Kimmich. Rodri. Kante does well to get it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been won straight back. And here's Messi. No luck with that dink over the top.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Time then for the first
Rodri.
substitution of the game.
Number 6. Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field. Number 14. Xabi Alonso. Number 19. Wilshere.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That looks a good ball through. Saka! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Saka.
Substitution.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta getting this one clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Mbappe. Number 7, Alexander-Arnold.
Has a shot!
Coming on the field. Number
Just
5,
off target.
Robert
Yeah, that's a
Lewandowski.
decent try when you
Number
consider
3,
the range.
Jimenez. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. They'll have one final crack at it. And that's an errant pass. Wilshere. Pedri. Wilshere. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's Van Basten. Beckenbauer. Irwin. And he lines up a cross.
You wonder if that's it.
And the volley. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Rodriguez gathers from the goal kick. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Lewandowski. Saka. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, and he's through the middle. Stoichkov. Irwin. Jimenez calmly. And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make it. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a goal kick. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. No, that's been intercepted. Puts in a cross. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now he's off and running. And it's Fernando Torres. He's in plenty of space here. That looks a good Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Alonso.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Julie. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's definitely not his best. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that was very necessary. And it's Kane. Oh, he's found support out wide. Heads it! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Beckham demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 23, David Beckham. David Beckham. David Beckham.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That has been slung wide. Mbappe. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He has found the way through. Now the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Van der Ven clears. Kane. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's a good spell of possession this. It's Kane! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well,
can he put it away? And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Sampdoria get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And now the hit! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Fiddles it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
There will be 3 minutes.
He might be in here! That is great defending, so alert. Cleared without complication. And this could be the final action of the first half. And a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. That's really well cleared. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be.
Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This has been... Memento! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sampdoria take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's straight offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just... It's Kane! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,898.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, this is exact face-to-face with the keeper. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Neuer can pick that up. Alexander-Arnold. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Number 16, Rodri.
And the shot!
Coming on the field, number
Shots
19,
again. No.
Wilshere.
This is proving to be
Number
a very
6,
good spell. The
Joshua
intensity is
Kimmich.
great, but they've got to make it count.
Substitution in
Sampdoria
progress.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. Colomboani. He's played him through. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's burst through. Neuer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Wilshere. Mbappe! Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And the finish! It's this time, surely! He should have put that one away.
Bebeto has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Number 11,
It's their
Hey.
second corner of the game.
number 13, Mbappe. Number 9, Messi. Coming on the field, number 5, Robert Lewandowski. Number 99, number 10.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Beckham. And here's Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Wilshere. Good read, needed to be. Kolonwani, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Wilshere, Lewandowski. So that's it, it is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Filippo Inzaghi playing game number 100 for his current... And it's been given away. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent enough try. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He's away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mbappe. Dida will lay claim to that. Threads one in. That has not gone well. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Kimmich. And it's Kane. Fiddles it through. That's a nicely measured pass. Xabi Alonso. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Great ball, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lewandowski.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Costa Curta. Beckham. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Danilo gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he put it away? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's through here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Saka. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Modric. Costa Curta. And here's Kane.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Beckham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Beckham is behind this one. Beckham! Now, who's going to be first to this? We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he was alert to it. Modric. Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Lewandowski could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's in on goal.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Kimmich. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The ball's gone astray. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And here's Kane. Has a go! They've done it! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que en la tienda oficial del estadio podrán encontrar todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Now then, the ball's come loose.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Kane. It's Alonso! And for a moment, time stood still. Costa Curta.
Kimmich.
This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Saka.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Beckenbauer. Danilo. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Lewandowski purring through the gears. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckenbauer. And it's Modric. Played out to the left flank. Alonso. And here's Inzaghi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Costa Curta. It's Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Inzaghi.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.000.
60 minutes played. So nearly the perfect ball.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Costa Curta. Now it's Modric. Oh, good. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's beautifully winged. Inzaghi! It's in he goes again. It's in. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that...
In with a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That could spell... In he goes again! Goal! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Danilo. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rodri.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball. De Vrij gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Caught offside that time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front.
It's Inzaghi! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cristiano Ronaldo. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Inzaghi aims beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. I think it's time for the...
Inzaghi concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 23, Modric, el dorsal 17, Cristiano Ronaldo, el dorsal 4.
Tidily.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13, el dorsal 14, el dorsal 15, Wilshere, el dorsal
It's Maradona.
20.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Wilshere. Haaland! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay,
That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks Peter, it's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work very well, provided you have the right players to pull it off.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. He's having a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
1-1 still, and little doubt about which manager will be the happier right now. And he's there to retrieve it. Played through for the wide man. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. South Korea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lee Kang-in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Son Heung-min. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, it is not hard to guess which of the dressing rooms will be a happier place when they head down the tunnel in a few moments from now.
Well, that's assuming the scoreline stays the same, but yes, we knew from the start that they were going to approach this with a clean sheet-minded game plan, and they haven't put a foot wrong so far.
Kim Min-jae.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Lee Kang-in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's had a shot! He has done it! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Number 12.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And that could set him on his way.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he latch on to this? Can he get onto this? There's the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lee Kang-in. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, nicely intercepted. So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Lee Kang-in in acres of space out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Kim Min-jae. A heavy challenge. Nicely worked. Shot a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Throw it. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Kim Min-jae. It's Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Kim Min-jae. Hwang Hee-chan. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gently done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hwang Hee-chan
4 added
pitches
minutes
it
have
off
been
him.
indicated.
Hoisted in. And he was quick to react. Son Heung-min. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Qatar have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Caught offside that time. Front-footed pressing going on here. Neither side yet able to find the net. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And the counter is on. And claimed it back swiftly. Passes short and sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, super find. And the flag has stayed down. Now the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Chance! He scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 38 minutes is number 10.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shot at goal! The ball is loose and the chase is on. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Has a goal! Real chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0. He's had a hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still just a single goal between the sides.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
And there's Greengrass. He's had a shot! Decent chance! And another try! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
The attendance for this match was
Just about up to the hour now.
70,987.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And they win it back again. And he's taking no chances there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, Red, nice interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, shooting chance! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, you don't get much time on the ball, even in these areas.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a throw-in. That is ended up in no man's land. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Qatar making consecutive changes here.
Substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 81 minutes is number 22.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. No, that's been intercepted. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Substitution in progress. There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's gone backward here. Five minutes to add. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Security staff for each block.
Many thanks
Please
to Jim,
report to
and
the
with
staff
that,
room
it is a
immediately.
very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. That has been slung wide. Well read, nice interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. There's the hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. In with the challenge. He rises! And another try! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 29 minutes is number 9.
United Arab Emirates have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Looks to go up and over. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Hits one! There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pinches it off him.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that has put paid to that. He is through, he's gone for goal! Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Out for a throw. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
United Arab Emirates can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Great hit!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And now the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, shooting chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing great feet there. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There will be
United Arab Emirates probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And that is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost children's announcement with the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He is through here. He's got space in, real chance! Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's delightful. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they've got a throw. And that is expertly dealt with. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's there to get it away.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Half an hour played now. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That is a great pick out. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Cleared without hesitation. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a... He's got the shot away! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
The United Arab Emirates really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
They've played it short. In towards the middle. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in a great... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures tomorrow, but it remains goalless.
Give your support to our better stadium.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Well read, nice interception. Well, nicely intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's picked his way through. He's going for goal. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone direct. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have the first goal.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this match
What are you
was
thinking?
71,649.
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Turns back here, probably the best option. Interesting ball. Has a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 22. Coming on the field, number 11.
Cleared
number
away.
9. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Heading backwards.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
He's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's
Substitutions
very well
taking
played.
place.
This is their second corner of the game.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No, that's been intercepted.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, number 15. Coming on the field, number 21.
Oh, he's
number
managed to get himself
14.
offside.
Substitution.
The United Arab Emirates surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Back into the middle. Can he put it away? Offside again. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Moved on forwards. That is good alertness. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking here to chip it through. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Opts for safety. And he's in on goal, and he's onside. And he's there to clear it. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. He's trying the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That has been knocked clear. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That pass isn't the best. So what can they make of this? He's had it taken off him. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's an excellent interception. Threads one in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good spell of possession, this. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chance! Now that's well seen too. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Chip through, and he was quick to react. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be
Into
1
stoppage
minute
time,
added time.
very little left on it. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the gate.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. And he's chosen to go back. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Interesting ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. Great ball if he can get there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
United Arab Emirates claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Number 8, number 21.
And it's been taken short.
Number 11.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's intervened well there.
The United Arab Emirates merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get onto this? And he's there to belt it away. Passing nice and neat.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, good-looking ball. Quality ball.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Coming on to replace him is number 4, substitution.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hunt. Ball's gone out of play. That's that, the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Front-footed pressing going on here. Well, no joy this time. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That looks a cracking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well played and well cleared.
Opts to play it back. Shot a goal!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Always onto this. And he's intervened well there. United Arab Emirates looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
30 minutes gone.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
Substitution
while.
on the field. Number 15. Coming on the field is number 4.
Can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be one
Played
more
right
added
into his
time.
path. Expert has a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and
we've reached half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any
And
further
there
forward
they are.
from where they
Please
were
welcome our
45
players,
minutes ago,
everyone.
but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, that's well spotted. Turns back here, probably the best option. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No, no way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot.
70,987.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Good read, needed to be. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Number 21. Coming on the field. Number 11. Number 9.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
The United Arab Emirates really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
75 minutes played. And that is expertly dealt with. Real chance, and the shot! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Goes in for the header! Now, oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And he was alert to it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, give it away. Great chance! And he's following up. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well, in my
18.
opinion, set pieces are
Coming on to
50-50
replace him
moments,
is
and this is a rather
number
big one,
14.
and it all depends on the service.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. Hunt. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Driving forward. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what? There's the hit! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's been picked out. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great pressure, plenty of it. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. "30 minutes gone. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. United Arab Emirates are looking to go. Great hit! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The goal scorer!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Skims one in. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's got away.
Oh,
well played.
minutes has been indicated.
And he's being shifted off it. That's good running with the ball. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And a quick
It's a goodish game, this,
and
at half-time, it's one each.
now on sale in the stadium.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back. And a header! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he showed great desire to get his head to that, Peter, and the crowd certainly approved. Just listen.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Has a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's got the shot away! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Now that looks a decent ball.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field, number 8, number 21, coming on the field, number 11, number 9.
And that should be the keeper's. Good play on the left-hand side here. Great work on the overlap. No, that's been intercepted. Spread neatly.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And that has left him in a heap. Gets his pass away. He's looking to set free a runner. Drilled in low.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original
Substitution
offence.
on the field, number 15.
We have got changes here
Coming on
from
the
both
field
sides, in
is
fact.
number 4.
Look, there has to be
Substitution in
more
progress.
urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be
And
here.
there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Cleared away. Quality ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Out of play for a goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Wriggles his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. United Arab Emirates. Oh, he's taken it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Gets his pass away. And he's managed to get free. Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely measured pass. He's found the... Can he finish? finish! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 23 minutes is number 20.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's delightful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. More and more pressure on the ball here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He could be in here. He's had a hit! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Climbs up big! Real chance! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
United Arab Emirates get themselves back into contention.
Minutes has been
Well, it was
indicated.
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd.
Hello,
And a fair
attendees.
reflection
This is a
of
lost
the
children's
territorial
announcement.
state of play
Would the father
with
of a
the
boy
half-time
in a blue
scoreline,
hat
2
kindly
goals
make his
to
way
1.
to the information centre.
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... There's the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's looking to set free a runner, and he's gone backward here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's gone loose. Backward it goes. And he's straight offside. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He is starved of space and time. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. The United Arab Emirates really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking here to chip it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left. I think we're just about done here. They're urging him to shoot.
The United Arab Emirates need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's gone for goal. That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Two minutes to be added on. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pass somewhat off target. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.